Welcome back to another episode of College Football on a Bridge. Today we're going to talk about TCU. Um, it's going into the fifth season under Sonny Dykes. 36-17. It's been pretty good. Went 9-4 last year. Obviously, had a pretty good season with Josh Hoover. He's now in Indiana. So Sonny Dykes brings in Gordon Samus. He's coming over from UConn as OC. They were averaging like 5 yards a carry. Just only had 2 turnovers all season. So you're looking to improve the efficiency of the offense. So hopefully that they can improve a little bit on the offense, getting the run game going. They have Jeremy Payne there at running back, who should be the big focal point of the offense. They bring in Jaden Craig from Harvard. How is that going to transition over in the Big 12, coming over from Harvard? However, his numbers look really good. He's 6'3", 230, big body quarterback, tons of experience. He's thrown for over 6,000 yards, has a 52-12 touchdown to interception ratio, which, going back to last year, as good as Hoover was, he was picked off 33 times in 31 starts. So having a 52-12 touchdown to interception rate sounds amazing. As good as Josh Hoover was, that side of things, minimizing the turnovers could keep TCU in some games. They do bring back Jordan Dwyer at receiver. They have Jeremy Scott, receiver, also is 6'3". So they have some pieces there. It's just a matter of how hard is the transition from Harvard to TCU going to be. We'll have to see how that works out, but I like what the numbers look really good for Craig. Defensively, they're losing a lot. They lost Bud Clark. They lost Alarms Orr. So they're losing a lot of pieces. Not just as easy to go plug another guy in there. And they bring in Michael Short from Virginia Tech to kind of hopefully fill the role of Alarms Orr, but let's see how that goes. He had 22 tackles last year at Virginia Tech, so he has some production. Jamel Johnson returns safety. 6 foot. He's over 6 foot tall safety, so you like seeing that. Vernon Glover at corner. So you're hoping that they kind of some returning talent keep going with the system. They have on the defensive line, they have Ansel Din Imbu and Marcus Deal, who are both over 300 pounds. Some big bodies there, and then you got Zach Chapman, who's a 6'5", 260 edge rusher. That just sounds nasty. So they have, looks like they have a pretty decent returning talent on the defensive line. So get some push up front, and then let the back end eat a little bit. So everything, it looks like it should be pretty good defensively for them. Andy Avalos has been pretty solid as DC. Again, there's a lot of this. I mean, you had coming off a 9-4 season where you had really, really solid year, but now you're bringing in a new quarterback. You lost a lot of defensive pieces, but your defense looks pretty good. You're losing some elite talent, but there might be a little bit of drop off. But you still have got pieces there. Just need to shore up the linebacker spot a little bit more. So this year, scheduling wise, they start the year against North Carolina and Dublin, Ireland. Why? We don't need that. We really don't need international games in college football. And then so that's a week one matchup there. Week zero, it's actually a week zero game. Then they come back. They play Grambling, Arkansas State at UCF, BYU at Baylor, West Virginia, Kansas at Arizona, Kansas State, Utah, Texas Tech. They got a really tough Big 12 schedule. They're playing pretty much all the top end talent of the Big 12. I mean, Big 12 is wide open always, but I mean, you're playing at Texas Tech. You got BYU. You're playing at Arizona. Um, you're Utah. You're pulling a lot of the big boys, the upper tier of this conference. So, front end looks pretty manageable. Like the first month, looks pretty manageable. Just got to get see how Craig does at quarterback, and if he can get going and just be smart with the ball like he's been, and just get the offense humming, and the defense continues what they've been doing. You got a good shot this year to continue what you started last year. Schedule's a little bit rough. Probably a little bit rougher than last year, but it's pretty tough. But you got the talent there. There's no reason why you can't um, step up in competition and show and show that you belong there and that you're just as good as the other ones. But you're probably imagine you're probably going around an 8-win season this year, um, which is what they had last year. Plus the bowl win, but when they beat USC last year in the bowl game, so you look for probably close to about the same as last year. 8-9 win season. Um, a lot of it again just plays onto the quarterback, but it's always fun to watch any of the Big 12 games, and looking forward to TCU.